guys, Giulio's here and welcome to How to Read Piano Sheets tutorial. It's a new series where I'll teach you the basics to start reading piano music sheets. If you don't have a piano yet, you can download any piano app on your phone or better, on your tablet, so you can follow me. I started learning piano when I was 5 and then at 9 I entered a music conservatory. In this very first lesson I'm gonna teach you the main notes in music, so by the end of this video you should be able to read and play a very simple piano composition with one finger. So let's begin. What are notes? A note is a sound and they are the building blocks in music. And they are 7 main notes: C, D, E, F, G, A, B. They can also be called with names: Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si. And when they are in this order, they form a sequence called a scale. And the space that this scale occupies on the keyboard is called an octave. Let's see these notes on the keyboard. Here we have a small portion of the keyboard and you can see exactly one octave with the 7 keys, which are the 7 main notes. You can find where an octave starts and ends by looking at the pattern of the black keys of 2 and 3. The first key we have is C or Do. Then we have D or Re. Then we have E or Mi. Then F or Fa. Then G or Sol. Then A or La. And finally B or C. And there are 7 octaves on the keyboard that repeat this sequence 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But how do you write these notes on paper? That's where music sheets come in handy. Here we have a staff. It has 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can write notes on those lines and in those spaces. When talking about musical notation, a note is a dot like these that represents a key on an instrument which then has a sound. It can be written higher or lower on the staff to have a higher tone or a lower tone. And they can also have a longer duration or a shorter duration. Now, let's see the 7 main notes from earlier written on the staff. Here we have the first note, the C note, also called the Do note. It's written on a line added outside of the staff because a staff can actually have more than 5 lines, but only 5 are always there. So when you need more lines, you can write them. Next up, we have the D note, also called the Re note. It's written under the first line, so you can imagine it as if it was in the space between the first line and the C's line. Then we have the E note, also called the Mi note. It's written on the first line. Then we have the F note, or the Fa note, in the first space. Then the G note or the Sol note on the second line. Then we have the A note or the La note in the second space. And finally we have the B note or the C note written on the third line. Hopefully by now you learned something new, and to see if you have, I'm gonna put you to the test. Here's a little composition that I prepared, and you should be able to play it on the piano by now, so give it a try. At the end, it should sound something like this. If you found this video helpful, please let me know in the comments below. And if you want to watch the next lesson of how to read piano sheets tutorial, you can click here in the corner to see that. I'm Giulio, and I'll see you later.